Good morning. This is Dr. Shweta Gupta, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, Ideal College of Pharmacy and Research at University of Mumbai, for your subject Pharmaceutics-I Practicals as per PCI syllabus for B.Pharmacy Semester 1 first year. So, let's discuss today about syrups, experiment number 1. Before proceeding to the actual preparation of the syrups, let's first of all understand what are syrups. Syrups are sweet, viscous, concentrated, aqueous solutions of sucrose or other sugars in water or any other suitable aqueous vehicle. Types: syrups may be simple syrup without any color, flavor, etc. Or it may be a flavored syrup like lemon syrup, orange syrup, which may or may not be colored. Or third one, it may be medicated containing the required medicament along with suitable flavor, color, etc. The syrups in general contains the drug, that is the active pharmaceutical ingredient for the therapeutic activity desired, the vehicle, which is purified water for syrups to carry all the other ingredients, coloring agents, flavoring agents, sweetening agents, which is sucrose for most of the syrups, and the stabilizing agents like preservatives, antioxidants. Coming to the general methods of preparation, syrups may be prepared by various methods like simple solution method by agitation without heat, or simple solution method with agitation and with the help of heat. This method will be used for the preparation of our present experiment, simple syrup IP. The other methods include preparation by percolation method or by addition of sucrose to a prepared medicated or flavored liquid. The aim of the present experiment is to prepare and submit simple syrup IP 20 grams. The requirements for the experiment include weighing balance, spatula, butter paper, water bath, glasswares like beaker, glass rod, funnel, tripod stand, muslin cloth for filtration, and sucrose and purified water. Simple syrup as per IP is 66.7% weight by weight sucrose in water. Thus, the quantity given for 100 grams of syrup is sucrose IP 66.7 grams and purified water quantity sufficient to make total 100 grams. In this experiment, we are required to submit 20 grams. So, we will calculate that from the given quantities. And we must also understand the role of each ingredient in all the formulations. Understanding the calculation part. So, as was indicated in the previous slide, 66.7 grams of sucrose is required for 100 grams of simple syrup IP. Hence, how much sucrose will be required for 20 grams of simple syrup IP? This may be calculated by using simple cross multiplication and will get the value as 13.34 grams of sucrose. And the amount of purified water required is equal to quantity sufficient to make total weight as 20 grams. From calculations done in the previous slide, the quantity required for 20 grams of simple syrup is noted. Sucrose IP 13.34 grams and purified water quantity sufficient to make 20 grams. For the role of ingredients, sucrose, being sweet in taste, is used as a sweetener or the sweetening agent. Also, it provides the viscosity to the formulation. And the purified water acts. Coming to its procedure, weigh the calculated amount of sucrose, transfer that to a tiered beaker on the weighing balance, then add water to make up the total weight as 20 grams. Then heat the beaker on a water bath with continuous stirring with a glass rod till all the sucrose gets dissolved. Then cool the solution to room temperature. Adjust the final weight with water. Filter the syrup if required in dispensing bottle. Label it properly and submit. For dispensing, well-dried, narrow-mouthed, amber-colored containers of appropriate size are suitable for dispensing of the prepared syrup. All the prepared formulations must be appropriately labeled. A sample label has been shown here. The label should contain the name of the formulation, IP, BP, USP, whichever standards are followed, total quantity of the formulation in that container, composition, category, uses, direction for use, precautions, storage conditions, and other informations like manufacturing license number, batch number, manufacturing date, expiry date, MRP, manufactured by, etc. For storage, the syrups should be stored at a fairly cool temperatures not exceeding 25 degrees Celsius in dark place. The category of simple syrup IP is pharmaceutical aid. It may be used as a sweetening agent and as a sweetened vehicle for other pharmaceutical products like linctors, elixirs, etc. Let's now have a look at the video for the procedure for the preparation of simple syrup IP. now discuss short question and answers related with the topic with their conceptual understanding. So, what is the strength of simple syrup IP? It is 66.7% weight by weight of sucrose in water. What happens if the concentration of sucrose in syrup is less than 66.7% weight by weight? There may be possibility of microbial growth. At 66.7% weight by weight, the solution is saturated and there is no free water for the growth of microorganisms. In addition, in dilute solutions, the presence of sucrose, which is a form of glucose, will provide nutrition to the microorganisms, which may even favor the microbial growth. What happens if the concentration of sucrose in syrup is more than 66.7% weight by weight? At concentrations more than 66.7% weight by weight of sucrose, the solution will become supersaturated, which may lead to formation of crystals and which further can lead to cap locking phenomenon. Name some ingredients which can be used to prevent cap locking. Sorbitol, PEG, citric acid monohydrate are reported to prevent cap locking. Why? Water bath is used for heating during the preparation. To provide even heating throughout the mixture and avoid overheating. What happens if overheating is done during the preparation of syrup? There may be possibility of caramelization. Caramelization is the formation of brown colored caramel. So, when syrup is heated during the preparation, the sucrose gets hydrolyzed to dextrose and levulose. If it is further heated, it is converted into caramel, which is brown in color, so our product will result in a brownish colored solution, as well as it may lead to loss of its self-preservative action. The prepared simple syrup must be cooled before filling in the dispensing containers. Why? Because if the syrup is filled in closed containers in hot condition, the water present may evaporate, get collected on the inside outlet, and condensed water droplets fallen on the syrup may cause local dilution of syrup in upper layers and lead to the microbial growth. The syrup should be filled in dry containers. Why? Because if they are filled in wet containers, the water droplets which will come in contact with the syrup can locally dilute the concentration, which may again lead to the possible growth of microorganisms. Syrups should be stored in a well-filled containers. Means the size of the container should be appropriate. Very big containers should not be taken for filling small amounts of syrups. Why? Because the oxygen present in the empty space of the container may lead to the oxidation of reducing sugars. What happens if the syrup is stored at very low temperatures? At very low temperatures, the solubility of sucrose in the solution will decrease, which may lead to supersaturation and possibility of crystallization, which again can lead to cap locking. What happens if the syrup is stored at high temperatures? At higher temperatures, there may be the possibility of fermentation and degradation of the product. Simple syrup IP acts as a self-preservative. How? Sucrose is partially hydrolyzed to reducing sugars, dextrose and levulose at the time of preparation. The levulose acts as antioxidants and prevent the oxidation of the medicament. Thus, they become chemically stable. Syrups also prevents the growth of microorganisms because concentrated solution of sucrose has high osmotic pressure, due to which it withdraws the fluids from the microorganisms and the microorganisms gets dehydrated, inactivated and then finally killed. Thus, simple syrup IP is self-preservative in terms of its oxidation as well as growth of microorganisms, which are the major causes for the degradation. What is the method of preparation of simple syrup IP? As we have seen, it is the simple solution method with agitation and heating. What is the method of preparation of syrup USP? It is prepared by percolation method. Let's now discuss about the differences between simple syrup IP and syrup USP. As per IP, the concentration of sucrose in simple syrup is 66.7% weight by weight, while in USP it is represented as 85% weight by volume. If we see the method of preparation, simple syrup IP is prepared by simple solution method with the aid of heat, while syrup USP is prepared by percolation method. Heating is involved in simple syrup IP, hence it is a hot process, while no heating is involved in the preparation of syrup USP, it's a cold process. Because of heating, the time required for the preparation of simple syrup as per IP is less, while it is more in case of syrup USP. Simple syrup IP is slightly yellowish in color because of heating, while syrup USP is colorless. If we compare the sweetness, simple syrup IP may be sweeter than syrup USP. It may be because the sucrose is hydrolyzed to dextrose and levulose during the preparation in case of simple syrup IP, and levulose is a type of fructose which is sweeter than sucrose. With this brief understanding, the preparation of simple syrup IP is over. Thank you.